Friend, they let them know it's going down. 101 TKO radio. It's going down. 101 TKO radio. Hey, man, and with that being said, welcome to the program. If you don't know who I am, I'll be your host, Iyah Wise. Got my dog in the building with me, per usual. Hey, man, it's another eventful week, brother. I think we really got a taste of what the ancestors mean when they used to say, in God's speed, baby, God's time, you know what I'm saying? What I'm referring to is, I think it's called a not-away plantation. Yeah, not away done got away, but everything went up in 5 million inch than me. And well, woo.
What you think that was? What you think that's about?
The ancestors. You understand me? What you mean with
the karma?
Yeah, retribution.
Man, what if them folks burnt their own plantation down?
They probably did. They did. I mean, they did.
One of them had it looking crazy, them folks burnt their own plantation down so they could recoup it. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I think younger generation, they probably like them more out there.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
It could be karma, but you worry about it.
Yeah. If they did burn it, it was smart. I'm sure the worst up is a history. You can't deny it's what they call like historic artifact. One of the type things, you know, they got like the tabernacle can't be torn down. And they would need about the church, all that type of stuff.
Yeah, like sanction.
Yeah. Can't tear it down, burn it down. It's more than one way to skin that cat. And you know, I'm a comment reader. The comment really be given. And you see all these people, they put the crying emojis and all this other stuff I never They heritage gone.
What heritage?
What you mean heritage? All hell the Confederacy. Them folk really, man, it's crazy. Like them folks tell you, oh, it has nothing to do with slavery or racism. It's just our heritage, our ancestors, our great grandfather. Man, the people that put together the Confederacy, they got in their paperwork that this is all about keeping our slave labor, free labor, so that we can be the capitalist economy that we know we can be. You know what I'm saying? And then they say that emancipation really wasn't about freeing nobody. It was about keeping these country folk from being billionaires above everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
yeah.
I ain't from the northern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They ain't never cared. Folks ain't cared. But you know we gonna do us. We got the pouring wine, taking pictures, we doing line dances in front of us. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
They just do.
Yeah,
they should.
Yeah, as expected as well.
For real.
Yeah, man.
Like go.
I imagine it was
that balance. You gonna have some folk crying. You gonna have some folk party.
Yeah, the yin and the yang.
Yeah,
Right. But then what it is, wasn't nothing nobody can do, cause they said they can't. Firefighter came out, got it under control. It started on one wing of the house. They put it out. When they left, crumped back up, took the whole house.
Oh, definitely insurance. Yeah, they did. That definitely. In my opinion, anyway, man, that definitely. They were definitely trying to get rid of it.
Yeah, they could have saved the water. I'm pretty sure somebody found somewhere they could have used that water, man. I tell you, I wouldn't have pissed on the fire to put it out. Let it burn. No home play. You know, I wanted to read up more on, you know, what the history of the people that owned it or whatnot, but you know, I get it. My feeling. I ain't gonna lie.
You don't know what family owned it, or what they industry is out there, nothing.
I seen a video this morning actually. Don't get me the line now, but I know they been there with slavery. You had to know that.
I mean,
but it actually was.
Did they get it? Did they keep it going? Did the family able to keep the
plantation going? Oh,
yeah,
because they said the guy that originally owned it, he sold it for what it'd be 1.9 million today.
And he took his slaves and moved to Texas and cranked it up again. Yeah.
So who bought it though?
I don't know. But I know modern day they was using it like a resort.
Like a bed and breakfast type.
Wedding venue.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well,
They were on asking like how they
maintain the bill.
What's the new revenue on it? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then them folk probably tired of cutting all that grass anyway. Yeah, they burned it up. They set that thing on fire, man.
I mean, the landlord owner still on the land. I'm quite sure they're just going to build something new and more aesthetically pleasing. You know what I mean? Something. Yeah. You can only do so much with that old vibe. You know what I mean?
I don't think
the colonial style houses or whatever.
I don't think nothing gonna survive that land curse, man. Too much blood on that soil.
Man, you'll be talking about the whole Southeast. And that. Hey, like
I believe in all that. I ain't gonna cap. You remember that movie?
Laying down them thriving. You hear me?
For real, no.
Thriving.
I just seen the box, man. That thing said since like 1906 or something. Boy, God.
Thriving and ain't going nowhere. They buying all the other people. They buying, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Who
they bought like Evans and all
Evans,
them out.
Yep. What the other one is on 90, the other end of 96? I can't remember. Big Six.
Big Six.
Yeah. I was just telling my partner Greg, he was like, man, industries gonna take over these rural towns down there where you from. I know it ain't. Like, but these folks been here 150 years, farmland. These folks ain't going nowhere. Think they gonna sell that land? No, sir. They ain't finna do it.
No. I mean, they good. Like, you know.
Right. Unless it's like some eminent domain type stuff where they come and take it. But I doubt they gonna do that, because if they making that much money, they gotta be putting revenue, taxes, all that type of stuff.
No, them folks out there.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
They ain't going
They
nowhere.
who really run the city, anyway.
Between them and the Bluebird people.
Yeah, I'm saying that's the same. It's all, they locked in with each other.
Yeah.
Like they married in and all of that.
Yeah, that's how they do. That's how they do, for real now.
Yeah.
They combine the wealth.
Same family, essential.
They combine the wealth. I seen something else, man. I wanted to ask you about. So boom. In New Mexico, Albuquerque, New Mexico, this off topic. It was two 7-year-old white boy and 9-year-old white boy. They got a strapped real gun, pointed at the police, you know what I'm saying, passing it to each other. Get what the police did? Shot a rubber bullet in between the two to scare them. Came in, took them on the arrest. Where's your parents and all this? So nobody charged. Remember last time something like that?
7 and a 9-year-old?
Yeah, 7 and 9-year-old. What, take me a rifle like lamb with a fake gun?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, bro.
I mean, two different areas too.
It don't matter.
Tamar was in. Whatever was that? That was
Cleveland or something. Somewhere, Ohio, I think.
maybe.
It don't matter.
Yeah, I mean,
It don't matter. But anyway.
them folks out there, New Mexico, all that area, them folks a little bit more hard nosed out there.
So
I mean, community is smaller too, so
yeah, still don't matter. Save one child, you can save all the children. You should. You know what I'm saying?
I let it still play a lot into it.
Let him had been a dog walking around with a sword. Boy, please, they would have fed him.
What?
Hey, in this America, boy, you got a better chance at having life if you a dog than you do if you're a black human. Yeah, I said it. Standing on it. But anyway.
I don't know about that though.
No,
You can't overwhoop it. You can't overwhoop it.
Yes, I can. Why I can't?
I mean, life is what you make it, dog. I mean,
And I guess I make
you can't forget to be grateful. Let's not all forget to be grateful.
I mean,
for the
I'm grateful.
roll with the punches, dog.
I want to throw the punch. Shit. I want to throw the punches. Hey, you remember that movie Terror from the Hood?
Yeah.
Where they had the plantation house, the little antebellum house, and the dolls, the little Negro dolls they used to have. they came back and set the house on fire. That might have been what happened. Cause you know, behold a pale horse say Hollywood showing you what can happen, will happen, or already has happened. Can't rule that out either.
Good, I mean.
Yeah, you can't rule that out. Man, I don't know. I wish I would have been there to see it. You know, I probably would have had a grill out there, frying fish.
You would have been part of the crew.
Yep. At a 12, now a case of beer. Old
Okay.
English. What? Pouring it out for the homie. On the land. I'm going to take it there. What you would have did? Not been out there to start with.
Yeah. I'm quite sure what hot out there. The fire burning out there. Like, and then I ain't no firefighter, and I ain't invested to that land in no kind of way. You know what I mean?
Yes, you will. You don't know.
And it's just like,
You don't know.
who cares, dog?
I care.
I mean, I'm cool with that.
You too progressive for me.
No, I'm cool with that. But
Somebody
it's just
got
like, man, I ain't gonna waste my time. You know what I mean? Stand them folk. So what? They high burnt down. You know how many houses probably done burnt down? You know what I mean?
No.
You know how many houses done burnt down? Huh?
Yeah,
They probably houses right here somewhere burnt down today.
They ain't had no slaves in them.
Yeah.
They probably had. Never mind. We ain't gonna take
It's
it.
just all the land, you know, all the land cursed.
Yeah, especially
It
from
went
Virginia
down
on
here.
down.
Yeah, depends on how far you want to go back.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, I still would have been out there. We would have been having s'mores. Probably would have had a volleyball net out there. You know what I'm saying? It's enough land.
Next to a fire.
It's enough land.
Next to a high fire going on.
Yeah, they had it contained.
With the firefighter sirens and all that going off.
Yeah,
Crazy work.
I know it.
That work crazy.
I know it. So man, you know this the program, and we really like to focus on ways we like to identify the problems within the communities. Not really the problem. We'll say the ailments, because you know some of this stuff. Poverty is a sickness. Addiction is a sickness. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna say the ailments. I was watching the video earlier today. The brother, Dr. Nur Muhammad, and he was talking about after the emancipation time, since we own, you know, Elam and slave houses and all that. He said once they freed the slaves, like 1867, Congress had a meeting and they was like, are we going to allow the slaves to have? And notice, in 1867, emancipation was like 2 years old and they still called them the slaves. So anyway, they said, are we going to teach the slaves higher education? And they was like, yeah, sure. It's just two stipulations. They can't go to our schools, and whatever schools they get for themselves, they can't be taught 3 sciences. And that was the science of finances, the science of warfare, and the science of mating. And he was saying, like, look at the biggest problems we have in our community. One being, we don't understand the science of warfare, being that we perpetuate violence more against each other. So it's kind of like you got a civil war within the army that's fighting another war. And ain't no way they can win the bigger war if they fighting amongst each other. The science of finances is us knowing what to do with the money. We, like they always say, we a servant class. Like we only got the mind. Yeah, we got the mind to be workers and consumers. Because we make I think he said $1.3 trillion or something like that. Black people bring that in a year, but we only retain 10% of that. Meaning, every time we get $1, it goes to a different community. We don't really spend the money within our community because if we're being honest, all we own in our community is the beauty salon and, you know what I mean, the sack. You know what I'm saying? But, and third was the science of mating. And he was like, look at our marriage rates. Look at our single parent households. Look at just the way we treat each other. Men, how men treat women, how women treat men. It's almost like when we should be loving each other, we hate each other. And he was basically saying that was all by design. And I tell people all the time, when dealing with us, you kind of have to give us some slack because you got to understand it's a lot of resources. It's a lot of science. It's a lot of things that were put in play to make sure we are how we are.
When dealing with us, you mean
when dealing with black people as a whole?
Like, when who dealing with us?
When the world dealing with us. Because, you know, they quick to tell us, oh, that ain't had nothing to do with you. That was then. Why you mad? Woo. Y'all do it to yourself. The rapper said, why we can't say it? Type ish. You know what I'm saying?
They halfway right. I mean,
No, they ain't.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
No, they ain't.
That way. I mean, that go into the it by design thing too. Like I ain't being completely.
See,
like,
but I get what you're saying. They halfway right, but what they do, they negate the fact what put all this in motion. See what I'm saying? We ain't own that.
Yeah.
So we got a community. All right, for instance, Detroit. You had Chrysler. You had Chevy. You had GM, Cadillac, all that. They moved the plants out the urban community. We don't own no car plants. Where we gonna work? What we gonna get? How we gonna get money? They took all the jobs, left all the pawn shops out. What you think gonna happen?
Yeah, I mean, not all issues. I'm not saying like when dealing with us. I mean, the answer is when we dealing with each other.
That too.
You see what I'm saying?
That too. I'm
like,
glad you said that.
The fact is, like, what you gonna expect out of the same people that designed it? You see what I'm
There
saying?
you go.
So,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
What you asking them for some mercy? Like, and then like in their mind, they gave you all the mercy that they willing to give. They wrote in. You see what I'm saying? So like when we dealing with each other at the time, we need to be mindful of how we, you know what I mean, interact or squaze wale.
Yeah, but I'm not asking them for mercy. I'm asking them to stop acting like you ain't had no part in this.
Well, empathy. Or
Yeah. That's it.
Or
That's it.
compassion or whatever. And then like, man, you ain't dealing with a compassionate group of people.
Yeah, and on the other side of the coin, I be wanting us to realize too, just like I say all the time, you will see a little Italy, you will see a Chinatown, you will see a Koreatown, you see every other town. You ain't never seen no little Africa, you ain't seen no little Nigeria, no little Ghana, no little Kenya, no little Angola. Only Angola you seen that's overly populated with blacks is the prison in Louisiana. Now, you got a little Haiti. I give them that. But you got to understand, too, Haiti was the first slave revolt. They the first one that fought for their freedom. Probably the only one. You know what I'm saying? On this side of the globe.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. And you talking about, it's all tricky, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, like, as far as like the Chinatowns and all of that, a lot of them people be immigrants, and they just
they bring their culture with them. I get it.
They bring their culture with them, and they kind of like intentionally settle in a particular area.
I get it.
You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So, but when you talking about dealing with us, like, if it was little quote unquote little Ghanas and little Nigerians and stuff, it'd be like, where you go stay at? Cause like
all
you ain't Nigerian.
I'm going all on. I'm like Tupac on Point of Justice. Cousin.
Yeah,
we all cousins. My cousin them Nigerian.
The areas that we live in is like our little Chinatowns and our, you know what I mean?
That's cool, but we don't control nothing in it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the thing. Like the hood good. Like, okay, boom. Even when you gotta think about 19, 20, 30, 40, 50 Harlem. Them folk had their little piece and they ran their piece. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that no more.
You say what?
People in Harlem, back in the Renaissance, all that area, they ran their piece. They say really between rate topped everything in the country. That's why they start pushing the drugs and stuff in the community. We were doing too good. See what I'm saying? Another plan. How you win?
Yeah, I mean,
how you
that's
win?
the question. Like, how you
win, man? Hard to win out here, America.
Like, what you playing? What you playing for here, though? Like, what you trying to win?
Right. Just really want folk to leave us alone. That's all. Phresh out the door. We'll get him in a minute.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is. Insane in the membrane. And then be right here acting like, oh, I don't know why they act like that. Oh, just pull yourself up by the bootstrap. We ain't got a boot. Hell.
Yeah, I mean, we got boots.
We got them now. And that,
I ain't gonna lie, you know, we definitely, it's some stuff that we definitely can do better.
There's a whole lot of stuff we do better.
There's some different stuff we can do better, but even in that process of doing better, you know, we playing from behind. So it ain't gonna never be a time to where we ain't gonna be playing from behind. So though, you know what I mean? I'm convinced that ain't gonna never be a time that we ain't playing from behind. So it like, okay, once you accept that, it's like what we doing then, and then like being poor, like even in the hoods. I mean, just like for instance, like growing up in the Oaks or whatever. So it's like, I mean, that owned by a black man. You know what I mean? He owned but them same hoods. You see what I'm saying? Them same apartment complexes with low income. You know what I mean? Hood housing or whatever. Like, being poor it's just a mind. You know what I mean? It's a mind for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah.
not
It's
necessarily
what you
saying when nobody. I'm quite sure them folk were doing. Our folk were doing the best they could with what they had. You see what I'm saying? Or whatever.
Man.
Yeah, but they're like, yeah.
Shout out Nick Lorgine, man.
Situation.
Shout out
your
mom, man. Shout out your mom. For real though, dog. I'm telling you, like how you said, what you make it. When you walked in them 4 walls, it didn't look like outside them 4 walls. Everything where it's supposed to be
even
in.
with that, I mean, they're like, you don't even want to. Yeah, I mean, cause even my mom like she didn't want the outside to be looking crazy either.
No,
you
she
feel
did.
me? Like
She did. Yeah.
It like just cause we stay in the hood don't mean we can't plant
There you go.
flowers and you know what I mean or whatever. Just
If I ain't
for some
mistaken,
type of curb appeal. You know what I mean? Or
if I ain't mistaken, y'all had a fireplace in that thing.
yeah, we getting
for real.
crazy with it.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm for real. I used to tell for that, like, my boy, please don't play with them. Certain y'all got, you know what I mean? Y'all used to have like taco tools and stuff like that. Like my folks just ate fish on Friday, but y'all like really meals on day. Like I didn't see that growing up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I mean, you wanna even like trying to get like the whole neighborhood involved and be like, hey, look, we all outside picking up trash today, and we finna clean that whole place up today. You see what I'm saying? And at lunch, like we going to Big Chicken getting wing snacks or whatever and passing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in ways, like you want to treat your community a little better.
Even in the summer, she had at the laundromat clubhouse or whatnot, had the lunch in there, the lunch program.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Shout
wanna
out
do
to her,
whatever,
man.
man.
For real.
Just try to.
And that's really like
You play with what you got, man, and make that's the only thing you can play anyway.
Make
and
lemonade.
play with what you got.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Because and I be saying too, like, we got enough people with the money to do the gentrification that they doing. So we'll get mad at the gentrification, but you got a man that got.
I mean, theoretically, we don't though.
We
Because
do.
like what you talking about? Like we don't own the bank,
We got to put it together, put the money together.
but we don't own the
Like Tilton them just brought back
You know,
Bankhead
man.
Seafood, buying up apartments on Simpson Road. That's gentrification. And we doing
so
it.
beautiful. I mean, it's a nice thing, but it's only a fraction of the scope.
Got to
You
start
feel me?
somewhere though. Like Rollo building back up. You know what I mean? Like for real, you got to start.
I mean, what I'm saying is like all of them people. Like it's a bank involved somewhere.
Yeah, I
And
get it.
we
You
don't
got to
own
have the
banks.
finance.
And then like for real, like
Now we do got that
and we
one
ain't
bank.
really got access to the. I mean, banks like deliberately, like systemically denying
access.
black people.
Yeah, of
you
course,
feel me?
of
So
course.
it's like okay,
And
keep
see-
that in mind and realize like, okay, we playing from a little further than behind. Then you know what I mean? Every time we get information and catching up,
We
it's
still
like,
about 5 years back.
yeah, no, it's about 10 years for real, maybe 15, 20. Like we still the information that we get now, it's old information. It's still relevant or it's still useful. But they're like, hey, they already on to the next plan because they know at some point that you're going to catch on to this.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, yeah.
What's that bank Killer Mike part on?
Like the first Citizen Bank or something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Black
the
bank. I like that.
No, huh?
Greenwood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. It's a start. It's a start. Because, I be talking about.
Shout out Greenwood.
Yeah. I be talking about Q with the big three. That's a start. He started it. You know what I mean? 10 years from now, it might be a little bigger. You never know. But I just see it like this.
It ain't gonna be the league, dog.
I mean, it may not be. It ain't gotta be.
But I mean, it depends on what you shooting for. It depends on what the goal is. And like you can't expect. What I'm saying is, it ain't gonna be the league. Like, it like I don't know what you want kids to be like aspiring to play in the big three one day.
Yep.
Like that's their ultimate. Like, over the league, over the NBA. You're like, man, I want to go to the Big Three, man. I ain't studying the NBA.
Yep. I'm gonna tell you why. Cause look at, I'm gonna equate it to the music business. Look at how many major artists, miserable, depressed, schizophrenic. Look at Kanye, the biggest stage ever, but you gotta boost it. He ain't got Kanye money, but he ain't broke. He got the power to do it how he want to do it. He ain't got to worry about nobody saying, "Hey, you can't say that."
I
See
mean,
what I'm
he
saying?
done been shit that Kanye ain't been through either though.
I understand that.
Kanye ain't never fought for his life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it like, you know, the journeys be different. You feel me?
But I guess I'm just saying you can take a less.
The impact be different too.
You can take a less popular role and still be okay. You ain't always got to shoot the moon. Everybody ain't made to be on the moon.
I mean, but I'm saying with that being said, like you ain't gonna never. How do you? The only way that, like, you got to go where the money is in order to get the money, so we can start setting up these things or whatever. Like,
Yeah, of course.
so you got to go where the money is. You
But
know
see-
what I mean? Like the money, like you gonna take a Boosie bag or a Kanye bag
Okay.
if it's your choice. You see what I'm saying?
All right,
so
and-
it like most people. 9.5 people gonna be like, give me the Ye bag.
But see,
I'll just do
everybody
it, man,
ain't
shout
going.
out.
Everybody,
Yeah.
Ye got the Ye bag because Ye was Ye. Everybody ain't Ye. You can go get
No,
that
that's
Ye
a fact.
bag and it's in advance.
that's a fact.
And you don't recoup and you stuck. But like with the piggyback on what you just said though, Ice Cube went the Ye way. He done been the biggest you could be in the hip hop. He done been at the biggest you could be in the movies, and he brought his bag back to the home.
And that was all at a different time too. Like Cube ain't made the money. Like Cube rich. I mean, of course he filthy. You know what I mean? But like, you know, the music money when it's grand as it is now back then. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
of course.
Yeah.
But I'm
So-
saying though, he was one of the first one to go through out of the industry, getting over on you. He had to fight for it independent, went in the studio, breaking TVs with baseball bats and all that old stuff. He was one of the first one that did that. So he
I mean,
got
and
through
he
it.
from California, and that when Hollywood was Hollywood. You know what I mean? Hollywood ain't quote unquote Hollywood.
The Hollywood dead.
Yeah, I mean,
But,
not completely, cause you don't know what these folks be on.
But yeah, I'm just saying though, like, you got cats that'll go buy 3 Maybachs. You could have just bought 10 duplexes. Maybe not 10. 2 duplexes. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, you right.
Can't
But
drive
like-
but one.
But okay. What I'm saying, bro, it can get deep, bro. Is it like, okay, you build a duplexes and what's the point? What
the
those
point of building
rental
a duplex?
properties?
Yeah.
And for black people?
You live out of one and let the rest of them
Now
pay.
you say about 2 of them. So
So know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It got 2, so you got 4 units, right?
So I mean, the point of that was saying, and you run them out to what? Black people.
you rent who you want to rent them for. But if you're concerned with the gentrification, you would help your people.
And that's what we talking about. So don't be talking about who you gonna run them out to, who you want to run them out to, because then you wouldn't be cool. I mean, the truth, you want to talk about run them out to black people, but then like you don't. Okay, when you get into that, now you dealing. You ain't, it's business at that point. So it ain't like, okay, I want to do something for my people, but then you know how hard the screening process, and then you trying to filter out people. Because first of all, you don't want no bad tenant. You know what I mean? Point blank, period. You don't want nobody to come in your brand new duplexes and be putting holes in your wall and just they children drawing all over your walls. I mean, living conditions gonna happen, and you gonna get wear and tear just from living. But it like, or you don't want trash outside, and you don't want 20. You don't want the YN and outside.
You got to
Like,
screen. You
and
got to
you
screen
should-
your tenants.
Okay, and then what I'm saying is like the demographic gets smaller and smaller and smaller, and then at some point you perpetuating the same thing that they broke doing.
But see, I'm gonna give you the flip side of that.
And like you do it because you get in the business, so then you practicing what they practicing. It's like, no, I don't think I want to deal with y'all. You know what I mean?
On the flip side, you get a white family do the same thing. Trailer park do is this.
I mean, that's a fact, though.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I say you got to screen your tenants. It ain't that. Oh, if I get a black family, they gonna trash my house.
I mean, not
Any
necessarily
family
even
trash your house.
it, but I mean,
You
like
get-
being honest, like we What depends? Like I'm saying the demographic gets smaller and smaller because I mean, it's still a lot of responsible black people out here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or, but you know, I mean, you want somebody gonna pay on time and not be playing, and you know what I mean? It ain't just by
Section 8,
just
man. Section 8, you're gonna get your money regardless.
yeah. But then you get government money,
And
and
you
you
going
know
back
what
to it, you know
you
what I'm saying?
saying?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's just layers, dog. I mean, the layers that as you peel it back, it's like, man, it's hard to even. You know, you want to help your folks, but it's like you don't want to hurt yourself. You feel me? Don't hurt yourself while trying to help your folks. You know what I mean? And then like you doing both of y'all an injustice.
I think the injustice is not even trying. Cause
That's real.
yeah, not even trying. Cause I mean, we got all the examples. Whether they came from a different land with a culture or not, they've been over here. We've been watching other folk come up long enough, and we ain't figured it out yet. We ain't figured it out yet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, that ain't completely true.
that is true.
I mean, some of us done figured it out.
What industry do we own?
Well, I mean, what industry is left to own?
That's
You
what I'm
see
trying to tell
saying?
you.
But that's the product of just playing from behind. Because
It
like
ain't
now
even
we
that.
having these conversations about owning the industry, but they're like all the industries already. So what? We gonna go buy an industry from somebody else? We ain't doing no putting more money in their pocket. They
No.
already got an exit plan.
We gonna do what they did.
What you gonna create it? I don't understand what industry left to create.
We ain't gonna create it. We gonna go to school. We gonna teach all our kids instead of telling our kids, "Oh, you can do whatever you want." No, you need to go be a lawyer. You need to be an accountant, so we can learn this paperwork and learn how to bamboozle the world like they did. 'Cause that's all they did. Sent their children to school to learn the game, and they reversed the game. When you know all the rules to the game, you can manipulate them. That's all they did. But we be like, "Oh, you can do whatever you want to do," which
But
is
what
cool.
I'm saying then, it's like when you talk about industries, it's like if we saying like this culture really own this industry, this culture control the industry. It's like ain't no more industries. Like only way for us to control the industry is to create a new one. Cause it's like we ain't gonna be able to get one from them. It's like they already control it, and they ain't gonna let us gain control of it.
I'm gonna tell you how we
See what I'm
control
saying?
it.
So it's like
Stop funding it. Cause like I said, we put out the most money. So basically, a lot of these industries can't thrive without us.
I mean, yeah, that's a fact. But then they're like, you know, a lot of people, they're not even black people, but people, because when we talking about people, like, when we talking about black people, we still people. Like,
Yeah.
we still humans. So, I mean, like,
tell the world that. Shit, tell the world that.
I mean, everybody,
Come
I mean,
on,
we
man.
still dealing with, like, the human. So, I mean, and in this time, so I'm like, like, you still, like, even, like, you really speaking on like a revolt or a revolution. So it like in that process, people gonna have to be inconvenienced and uncomfortable,
Of
and
course.
this ain't that type. Know what I'm
But
saying?
why
You
is it
ain't
always
dealing
us?
with that type
Why
of.
we always inconvenienced and uncomfortable? Like, oh, well.
No, I'm
we don't
saying it's
want
gonna
these folk
take
to be
that. It's gonna take us for us to be inconvenienced and uncomfortable to revolt or take over an industry. Or I mean, to even you saying stop funding theirs. I mean, we fund theirs because the convenient part, okay, they got it already. And I want it. And I want it now. So instead of me trying to jump through hoops and to get it from
You can get it
Jamal over here, you see what I'm saying? I'm just going to go to Target right quick. You know what I mean? Or I'm going to go to Walmart right quick. Or, you see what I'm saying? It's just like whoever or whatever the industry is. You know what I mean?
So basically, we lacking the resilience. Because think about this. We done, just like YD just said, he said, we first got to agree to work together to do anything. Pretty much. And, you know, it's like I said, them folks sent their children to schools over generations to know this. You see what I'm saying? Like, I think I said this a couple weeks ago. All right, my name Butcher. My son's gonna be Bobby the Butcher. His daughter gonna be Bobby Cena the Butcher. Her son gonna be, you know what I mean, Lil Bobby the Butcher. This is our industry. This is what we do. We cut meat. And before you know it, I started with in my high cut meat. My son, he had a shack. His folk had a store. His folk had a super store. Before that, his folk got a processing plant. You gotta stay down.
Yeah, I mean, really, I'm saying really the issue ain't owning or controlling the industry. It's just getting more into trades and
Honing in.
and then like
Cornering something. Because if you get enough the folk to hone in, you'll corner it. Corner the market.
well, no, well, just I'm saying like where it's more so about like generational trades or whatever, or
They're what we known
generational
for.
industries, not a racial industry, but
No, it
a
just
generational or a family or like you know what I mean.
see it ended up being racial because, like I said, the patent when they created the patent office, all we gotta do is write the paperwork for
I mean,
everything.
same what you just talking about. I was trying to think about the I was watching brother Nuru Muhammad. He was talking about, and he was like you know, the masters had a saying, well, it's like nigga sing, nigga dance, nigga jump, or nigga die.
Or nigga die.
You
Yep. And look
feel
what
me?
nigga doing.
Like
Singing, dancing, jumping, and dying.
or you gonna it's like you either gonna sing, you gonna dance, or you gonna be athletic,
Athlete, yeah.
or you gonna die. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm cool with that. But that part of what I'm saying is, we're dealing with the internet times and what people it's so much influence. Young people taking in so much. Like you ain't man, go ask a kid, go ask a 5-year-old. I know you can remember being in kindergarten or something, and the teacher asking you what you want to be when you grow up. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It like you ain't gonna how many answers you think you gonna get today?
That was part of the trick.
Yeah, but no, not necessarily. Cause I mean, I can remember people saying, "I want to be a policeman. I want to be a firefighter. I want to be a," you know what I mean? I can remember hearing those answers in my classes in kindergarten, first grade, or whatever. And like now, you probably 20 out of 20 kids. How many times you think you'll get like an answer like that?
Hell no.
Oh,
I
you
want
feel me now?
to be a gamer
Today.
I want to be, you know what I mean?
You feel me? A streamer.
I want to get some money.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So it like what you. Like what you talking about?
I told them folks I was going to the NBA. I went to not balling at all. Shit.
Shut up. Don't tell me like I get it. Like we definitely need more doctor, lawyers, mechanics, plumbers.
That mean
maintenance,
I ain't dealing with
techs,
no
so
doodle.
HV, you know what I mean? Before make good money though, you feel me or whatever. But but it's like, hey, look, you got to be able to persuade these children to want to become that, cause they see Casanat signing $40 million deals, $50 million deals.
They ain't
They
see when
sit
he
in front of
they
their computer and they're like, man, you talking about going plumbing? You
They ain't
talking
see
about
when he was homeless either though. Everybody ain't gonna survive that homeless stretch.
no, for real. I mean, everybody ain't gonna get that deal. Everybody ain't gonna be a successful streamer. Right. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Versus knowing that, hey, if you go to school for this amount of time and you learn this and you get these certifications, you guarantee some type of security or some type of income versus a gamble. You know what I mean?
But hold that thought, man. We're going to take a little pause for the calls. We'll be back shortly. Hey, man, go download that app to get the full experience. You see what's going on in the room. You can hear everything. Tap in with the callers. Make sure you call in, join the conversation. Shout your people out. Tell your old lady you love her. Whatever you want to do.
Man, shout out that streamer. That young nigga Reggie.
Who
he
that?
Like the new, name Reggie. He like the new streamer.
Oh, for real?
Nigga, like he gonna be like he about to be get Casanat, but he
Gotta
funny.
check him out. But yeah, man, we'll be back in a second. Hey, keep it locked. 101 TKO Radio. This is the program. Yo, 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 yo. Hey, man, we back. 101 TKO Radio. Hey, this the program. I'm your host, Iyah Wise.
Yo.
Got Honest Fabe in this thing with me. And I got one of my player partners in this thing with me, man. You understand me? My dog, Phresh Briscoe. I ain't going to do too much talking about him. I'm going to let him talk about himself.
You know what I mean, man? It's Phresh Briscoe, man. Straight out of the world. Straight out the earth.
That right.
Straight out of the earth.
The earth is my turf.
Producer, engineer, content creator. You know what I'm saying? Real one. You know?
Yeah, man.
One of the realest. You know what I'm saying?
What kind of content you got into, Phresh?
I do funny content. I do music content. I do like them contents with instructional content. Like I made a content about unthawing food between two pots that went viral. It was
man.
it was like an unthawing chicken between two pots.
That's crazy.
And it came back and I let it sit between two pots for like 15 minutes and came back and it was unthawed.
Oh, completely.
Completely.
Yeah.
Did you know that or you just trying something?
I seen it on TikTok. I see somebody else doing it. I was like, man, let me see if
okay.
and it worked. So I was like, I seen another one. I did just tried. We're putting flour in the grease before you fry the chicken. Right.
It worked?
No, it didn't work. I think I put too much flour in it though.
Yeah, it seemed like the
but
flour
they said
would
it worked though.
Seemed like it'll be saturated with the grease.
Yeah, and that's what happened. But I think I put too much flour in it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the grease fault.
Yeah, it wasn't grease fault. It was user error for sure. I think I put too much flour in there. I think I'm gonna run that one back. But that one went viral, so yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, man. And of course the music stuff, yeah.
That's just like what you were saying. It's a way.
Oh, for sure.
It's a way.
But you gotta be consistent.
Consistent, yeah.
And like I'm talking about 3 posts a day, 10 posts a week,
right.
and have a good algorithm and know the days people actually look at your content.
Yeah, the algorithm a fool.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so you done got into all that. Like you done got the science down to it. Like you
when I'm not being lazy.
Okay.
It take work, you know what I'm
that's
saying?
a big thing too.
I heard y'all talk about Kai Sinet. It took work to get to where that boy is.
No, for sure.
Took L's to get there. Like you say, he was homeless and everything.
Yeah.
I got babies. I can't.
No, real. So you still got to do with real life.
Yeah, still real responsibility.
Yeah, for sure.
Family, man. So yeah. Yeah.
Put it in the thing.
It's too.
Okay. Yeah. You're right. That's right though, man. We were talking about with the schoolboy Q line. Sometimes you got to be a deadbeat when the kids got to eat. You gotta get out there.
Listen,
got to get out there.
I lived 5 years like that. I wasn't no deadbeat.
But no, and I'm sure he wasn't either. But
Yeah, I was taking care of mine, but I took a lot of L's to get where I am as far as producer, engineer, full time, and actually doing the grind full time. You miss family outings, you miss birthdays, you miss a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And then you look up and you like, man, is this really worth it?
Is it really worth it?
Is it really worth it?
Yeah, for sure.
Am I really having like that? On some man time, am I really having like that?
Right.
And most people they not. They don't really pay. To be honest.
For real.
They don't really pay. So unless you sign and you know what I'm saying.
And personally for you though, has it really been worth it? Like, the ups, the downs.
That's funny. My partner, we was just talking about that. I love the journey. I always have a trade like a plumber or electrician.
Okay.
I always be able to sell a beat. I always be able to engineer. I started music because I love it.
No, for sure.
Yeah, that's my passion.
Passionate.
I got lost in it where I turned my passion into profit, and I depended on that profit so much where it's like the passion started to leave because I got to work with people I don't want to work with now. I got to work with the less talented. I'm like, man.
That's why
I ain't no dream killer. I don't like to kill nobody's dreams. I ain't gonna tell you, bro, you ain't never gonna make it.
They money just the green as the person that you like.
It got to that point where it's just about the money.
That's why I don't engineer. I know how to do it, but I don't.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. Now I ain't talking about the actual engineer. I'm talking about dealing with the people.
Yeah.
Where like Erica Badu, people take their stuff serious. No matter how good it is, they take their stuff serious, and they want you to take it serious.
I'll be
no matter what level they're on.
Yeah. A lot of times, most of the time, I try to one take Jake, but you be engineer, you get that. Take me back. One more time. Yeah. One more time. I'm like, man, I can't do this. I can't do it.
And we're in a generation where
but they pay you for the time. So,
but we're also in a generation where they punch in every line.
No,
Yeah.
for
So
sure.
it takes away the fun of engineering, where it's like, yo, you just ran that, and I'm excited about you. Like it's a different when real hip hop come in the building. Like you've been in the studio with me, you've been
No,
in the
for
studio.
sure.
When we in the studio, y'all go through it, and it be, yeah, I love this. But the youngins, they done seen Tory Lanez, they done seen people do stuff on YouTube, and they punching every line, punching every line. So now it takes away from the fun of it.
Yeah.
What you think about that, man?
Yeah.
I don't.
I just want you to hear it go.
And they wearing the keyboard, but
And it's
like,
running
Yeah.
two boys like that.
Tell
You
me
know what I'm saying?
I don't think about it.
You done got a verse done in 2 hours. Tell me, can I get another 2 hours? No, bro. No, I'm going home.
Hey, let's segue real quick. You just mentioned Tory Lanez,
Yeah.
and you know that's one of the topics we were gonna touch on, man. You know the man they got stabbed up.
Free Tory.
Free Tory, man. And like I said, I guess I'm passionate about it because I was one of them one. You remember that? I was one of them. If he shot that girl, he needed to go to jail.
Oh, you was one of them?
I was one of them. You know, I love the women.
Man, I knew it was.
I love the women, boy.
I knew it was.
So now Buddy coming out saying, oh, it was Shawty that shot him, and I knew that, and whoop, the whoop, the whoop. So you mean to tell me y'all done colluded to put this man in prison? He almost lost his life. And he ain't
Who
did
that?
nothing.
Who said that?
One of the bodyguard.
Kelsey's bodyguard.
Yep.
I don't know, man. That's how it's tricky, man. I don't
Why he
think-
come out and say,
Yeah, man.
nah,
Yeah, it's like, why
after you
not?
got stabbed,
Because then he
I
got
guess-
stabbed up. It's like,
Because
yeah.
they said they trying to subpoena him to court, but he ain't show up.
Oh, they did?
That's what I heard. I don't know.
Oh, now you want to show up.
I mean, that criminal in itself.
see what
If he
I'm
got
saying?
subpoenaed, then, I mean.
But you know they did Nip partner Rimpal like that. He ain't come, but they ain't go after him.
I don't know, man.
Cause he was right there when he died.
I mean, Tory had funny conversations. Yeah, like funny recordings from like jail, trying to talk
On the
about-
jail phone. Yeah, that was really
It's
cool.
all funny. And like,
That was
you
cool.
know, Tory, and when their time do, or whatever, like, I
think-
hate that they didn't try to kill that man and that like that, but
I think it all stemmed from remember he dropped the album and he did it's like a the virtual album where the labels didn't get no piece of it. It was like it was an NFT. That's what it was.
I remember.
It was an NFT and it went crazy, and no label got a piece of it, and he had just left his label. I think it had some play in that too, where it's like,
Then you know whole name that came up in it.
of course,
I mean, coulda-
his name come over everything. Don't do hoes like that.
you know, Meg signed the Rock Nation too, though.
Hey,
So
man,
it's
she
like,
is.
yeah.
They put Hov in
Meg did some crazy
everything,
stuff
boy.
with the Rock Nation. Remember she did her original label.
Original label,
Crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Uh-huh.
so, I don't know. I know Kelsey need to go into the jail if that's true.
Yeah, she need to go to jail.
Meg
Nah,
ain't gonna
that's
go to
a
jail, but
fact.
Kelsey need to go to jail.
Yeah.
That's a fact. But Meg making it seem like she's just so sure that it was him that shot her. Like, why would she even be playing like that, though?
But then
like,
they
why
talking
would she
about-
be playing like that?
they
I
saying-
don't know. Y'all got to watch what y'all saying. Cause he Megan to stay. But he Meg
Hey,
fans.
listen,
These
wait.
Meg
I'm
fans
gonna
gotta go crazy,
just say
like,
it.
oh,
I'm gonna
y'all.
just say it. And I know they watching on my live. I ain't studying no Meg fans. I ain't studying no Beyonce fans. I ain't
Yeah, I don't
studying
mess
no
with Iyah.
Drake
I ain't
fans.
mess with Nicki
I ain't
fans either.
studying Nicki fans. I ain't studying none of y'all. I'm gonna say what I want to say. Shit.
You hate women, dog.
That's what they say. Oh, you just hate black women. You hate black
You
women.
ain't saying nothing about Taylor Swift. You ain't
Come
saying
on, man. I got two beautiful black babies by two beautiful black women and probably a few possibles. I love black women. What y'all talk about? We just want y'all to do
Talking
better.
about the toxic ones. You
Yeah.
like the toxic ones. Yeah.
Just like y'all want us to do better. That's what we do. We help each other heal.
I don't know, but you know, Tory, he was with both of them though.
That's what it
He
was.
was messing with both of them.
That's why they sent him to jail. That's the real reason he went to jail. Girl, he played both of us. We gonna show him.
Right.
That ain't the reason why he went to jail. He
Yeah,
went
it
to
is.
jail for aggravated assault.
Yeah. He
like
went
he
for
went
aggravated
to
assault and
jail
a gun
for
charge.
aggravated assault.
He
Yeah.
didn't get,
Or
he
whatever.
didn't get like, I don't even think it was aggravated assault.
I mean,
I think the gun. I think the
essentially.
gun.
Oh, that what it was?
Yeah.
A gun charge
Yeah,
that sent him to
gun
prison?
Yeah.
I mean, he went out
Yeah,
bad. They
he-
railroaded him
that was a
either
gun
way
charge.
then. He got
And it wasn't
railroaded.
even his gun.
Wasn't even their gun.
He was
He
just
got
trying to stop a
railroaded.
killer. Because that kid was trying to take Meg out of there.
They played Monopoly with that boy.
Yeah, they did.
Reading railroad.
Nah, for sure.
Don't pass go.
And he's
Man,
a
y'all
dope
let Tory
artist.
right it up, man. They trying to kill him, man.
Man,
Y'all get Tory
he
right
just
it
stabbed
up,
up
man.
my Mexican
The
dude.
Migos, boy. The
Right.
Migos, you done did something.
You see they
And then get what?
Nah, but y'all seen like the Migo like books went crazy.
Man,
Yes.
the Meg
That's what I'm about to
fan.
say. I ain't gonna send that man money.
I'm trying to tell you, y'all playing.
And
like,
he a
y'all
child.
playing
And
right
like,
now.
I think I might be quoting it wrong. He a child murderer or something. He did something to a child to get him.
Yeah, like a 13-year-old minor for sure.
Yeah.
It might not been
And this who y'all support. This y'all go. Come on, man.
Yeah, it
You
crazy.
think Meg career over though? She ain't had a hit in a minute.
Maybe she like a few months. She just had something that was pretty hot. That,
I'ma tell you why it ain't over.
I'm at the top of my game. It was straight.
She got.
It still ain't hitting. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's just cause the comp just too fierce right now.
Yeah.
I mean, Six Red ain't nothing to play with. Glow ain't nothing to play
Hey,
with.
Glow got them all by the throat.
Yeah.
The girl Big Pluto now. I mean, she
I
from the
just
city.
saw that.
Like,
The
yeah.
video she was crazy. Yeah.
For sure.
Don't you with her weird ass.
Yeah.
Man, she weird,
That's
but
a weird
she
heifer.
fine.
She kind of fine in a
She
Whoopi
got some
Goldberg
cheeks, though.
kind of
She got
way,
some
man.
cheeks,
No, Whoopi kind of
I ain't gonna say Whoopi.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Man, nah, that crazy.
No, don't do it like that. Say Whoopi
In a
Goldberg.
Whoopi Goldberg kind of way, man.
But you hate women, bro.
Nobody know. I love Whoopi Goldberg.
You think Whoopi Goldberg fine?
Yes, she's beautiful.
In what way?
And she's like just beautiful, a beautiful black woman.
Really, nigga?
That's crazy.
I ain't say I would clap the cheeks or not, but she
Yeah,
just.
you would. You would clap them cheeks.
Give me a couple shrooms, understand? A couple
Clap them
shots.
cheeks.
I'm like, yeah,
It's okay. It's okay. You
But
clap them cheeks.
man, I don't know, man. I don't think Meg career over because she got endorsement power.
I think she
she
signed to a machine.
Yeah, she on the machine.
Yeah, she on that Rock Nation
Yeah.
machine. Like, she ain't going nowhere no time soon. I mean, she still got to produce something that, worthy.
Yeah, the
of
music got to be
of the
good.
time.
You know, she used to mess with the baby too.
Yeah.
You know, the baby told her, "Come on, let's make some more music." You know, he used to do his thing with her too, but I guess
They say she messed with everybody she gets. They say you give her a fifth of hen, it's up. That's just what I heard. A fifth of hen, it's up.
Too. I believe
Man,
it.
y'all talking crazy. Y'all talking crazy right now, bro. I'm telling you, y'all niggas talking crazy right
She
now.
don't like
man.
Casamigo.
For sure.
He said a fifth of hen.
Yeah,
He still
hey.
like a hen?
Jolly said that body gonna hold her down.
That what?
That body.
I mean, yeah,
She
that
about to
what
land. She about
everybody-
to land natural built thing out
Is she
there.
natural though?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah, man. Like, yeah, she's natural.
She
fine,
jamming
like,
stuff
she
on
just
her
fine.
line.
Like, and she ain't even really like the finest to me.
Nah, she
And,
not.
like,
No, she
I
ain't
mean,
the
but she's
finest.
straight. You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
She get an edge because she ain't seen no doctor.
That money
for me.
do wonders though. Look Glorilla.
Yeah,
Look what the money do to Glow.
Oh, hey,
that glow done started getting work already.
Yeah,
though.
Glow.
You see what I'm saying?
The
Glow
money
got that
make
mind.
Glow.
When she got that mind fit, she was right.
Glow looking alright these days.
Hey, he talking about no crazy that Whippy wouldn't get a young boy going. Man, Whippy is beautiful, bro. Shout out to my.
We'll be like girls though. So
I mean, a lot of them do.
you ain't gonna be able to touch that no way.
What we talking about, Meg? Rock Nation. Man,
Fred, man, what like? Tell the people something like what's your proudest moments, like your accomplishments, man. I mean, like
I pride
if you had to describe yourself, or you wanted to,
being in the studio with Timbaland.
oh, that's
Okay.
hard.
That was dope. That was a dope experience.
you was able to experience that.
Yeah, it was really
Like y'all were working,
Yeah,
working on something.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Damn, that's hard.
Engineering. I engineered for 2 Chainz before. That was cool. Chainz was really cool.
You engineered for Jane?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
That was cool.
I like old Tony.
Yeah. The first show I've ever hosted, first celebrity show I ever hosted, was Nipsey Hussle.
For real?
Yeah. That was
Celebrity
When?
show that you hosted?
Mhm.
Like, what you
I
mean?
hosted. He had a concert
Uh-huh.
What about?
in Virginia.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought he was gonna say Midtown. I'm about to say, boy, we were there.
Ooh, down. yeah.
No,
yeah,
in
bro.
Virginia, and Nipsey was so cool, man. It was like 2013.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that was way back. So
Yeah.
like, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So you been to a nip, like
Yeah,
I mean, a lot of
yeah,
folks
for
just caught
sure.
on the nip when he was
And that's
victory
sad, too.
lap. You know what I mean? And they were like, man,
Crenshaw, all
Crenshaw,
Yeah,
Bullets
yeah.
ain't good name.
Man,
Mail about
been
money.
that. He been that. You know what I'm saying?
I caught on the Boosie. I'm not Boosie. Nip on a song with Boosie. It was a website. Was it greenwave.com or something like that? They'll send you a new song every week.
Okay. Oh
That
yeah, I know who you're talking about.
And it was a
Yeah,
song
it
called
was in my email.
Yeah. It was a song called Thuggin', Boosie and Nip. And I was like,
Boosie and Nip?
Boosie and Nip. Look it up, it's called Thuggin'. This had to be like 2010. And I was like, who is this dude?
Really?
Man, because I was a Booster fan heavy back then. I'm like, who is this dude?
Yeah.
Nip was going then. I had been following him ever since. Then, you would hear about him. Then when he did the $100 tape,
Yeah.
that really.
Hey, that tape changed my life. It actually it motivated me to go harder as a producer in here.
Okay.
Because it was like, you know what, I can really leave my job and really do this full time.
That's all you gotta do. Step out on faith.
Yeah, man. I think I cried when Nip got killed, man. Me and my girl did.
Nah, I for sure cried.
Yeah, for real.
Because I was like, man,
cried.
he was the one. He was one of them ones.
No, I really
That you
had.
can't replace.
I turned my back on it around that time. Like, I just really lost. I lost it. Like this the. Come on, man. It's like Tupac said after his first shooting. I never thought in a million years it'll be my people to shoot me.
Man.
And it's just like with the
In
Nip
front of
thing.
his stove.
Yeah, I'm like with the Nip thing, like, bro.
It was
Nip.
It was so disgusting to see him
Yeah,
on
but
the
they're like,
concrete,
who
legs
else
shaking.
gonna do it? You feel me? It's like you one of them type people that like, who else gonna do it?
No,
You
no.
see what I'm saying?
Ain't
Got to
nobody
be
else did
somebody
the
that,
same.
yeah.
Ain't nobody else.
Yeah.
You know, it's as far as the impact he had on the whole culture as a whole. You know, not just the music, not just the fashion, just our mentality from the stock market to streaming to thinking outside the box of what else we could have. Nobody else is doing that. Even he had a meeting before he got killed. Well, he was supposed to have a meeting right after he got killed with the mayor of Los Angeles to unite the Crips and Blood.
And the sheriffs and stuff, yeah.
Like, who else? Nobody's doing that. Snoop ain't doing it. Kendrick ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody in the West Coast doing it. And it's like, dang, y'all really did this?
You know, Kendrick trying. Kendrick had everybody on stage. Whatever.
It ain't the same.
It's kind of different because Nip front line.
He on the radio talking about it. He on podcast. You don't see Kendrick outside like that.
Kendrick worked from behind the scenes.
Yeah, you don't see nobody outside. He giving game. Nip was giving game.
No,
you know
for
what
sure.
I'm saying?
Like, yeah.
To the point he'll say something, you like, man, I ain't never thought about that. Let me look this up and see. You know what I'm saying? Just the infrastructure. And I'm so happy his brother is continuing his legacy as they are over
Black
there,
Sound
man.
go hard.
Yeah, Black Sound do go hard.
Yeah, Jolly Nip had dropped a mixtape for $100. I think Jay-Z got like 100 copies of it.
Jay-Z did.
1,000.
Yep.
1,000. Jay-Z bought 1,000 copies of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now the tape was $1,000, wasn't it?
It was $100.
It was $100. Yeah, Jay-Z bought 1,000 of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was bold.
And
you know, it wasn't just, okay, you pay $100, you get a mixtape, you get backstage passes to the tour,
show and,
different merch, and you know what I'm saying?
they say, what's the Crip OG they just got locked up?
Big uterus.
Big U.
Oh, you wild.
That's what they call it. That's what the man call it.
Nah, you wild.
Nah, Big uterus.
Big U put
Shout
a
out
lot of
Big
money
U,
into
man.
everything and investment to Nipsey. But they also said he had something to do with
Yeah,
Nipsey getting
I
killed.
don't want to get on that.
Yeah, y'all leave the folk been alone.
What Big U say? I'm gonna stay out of 60 business.
Nah, for
Yeah,
sure.
stay out of
The
60
folk
bit.
been alone.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave that alone. Speaking of music moguls, man. What's up with Diddy, man? What's going? Y'all been keeping up?
That shit. I mean,
You good?
it's funny.
It is.
I don't see when no crime has been committed so far. I just see a lot of freak calls.
Oh, come on, man. When it pertaining to
a lot of
cats,
nasty stuff.
and look, I'm gonna say this before y'all
And them
jump
text
on me.
messages came out.
See what I'm saying? Come on, bro. And I ain't gonna say nothing. I've never been a woman that's been abused and been manipulated. I haven't. But I have been a man that's been taken advantage of and used for my money. So
You know I don't care
when
about that.
When I didn't know the signs of it, and it looked like somebody come for his money. I ain't saying he did under nobody else, but I'm saying pertaining to that one young lady right there. Come on, man. Her phone said what it was.
Man, she already got 20 mil.
Should have left
30.
it
30? Oh, she got 30.
Yeah, cause she got another 10 from the hotel.
Somebody give me
Yeah.
what Tony Busby.
Her and her
number?
husband,
For the
rich.
intercom lounge. She got
Call,
another 10
get
from
Tony
the hotel.
Busby on the line right now. Did he spit on me? I know I can get 5 out of that. I can get
You
5 out of
wild.
that.
You
Boy.
wild.
Don't be an FAN, man.
I get 5 out of that. Shit. You never had to see me again.
Crazy, man.
Hey, he spit on me and get what he said. Take that.
Had the bottles clinking in the background.
Baby all everywhere.
Come out and play. Man,
I mean, you sound like you were talking about your cousin down there in Miami. Somebody million ain't enough. Ain't enough.
It's not enough.
You sound like that man.
Well, that was from the Migo though. We talking about Diddy.
Man, what
From Diddy?
Man, what the hell?
Man, come on, give me that money, man.
it's just it's embarrassing though, cause it's like, and they say the industry ain't the same, cause Diddy ain't there to throw no parties no more.
Hey, boy. It's boring, boy.
Like it's boring.
Ain't no more Epstein Island. It's boring out
Man,
here.
it's boring.
So y'all think clearly it sound like we got two people here think Gid ain't not guilty of any.
I ain't
not
saying
with
he ain't
her.
guilty.
Oh, Lord. What y'all saying? What y'all saying?
Legally guilty? No. Is he guilty of sinning under the eyes of the Lord? Yes.
Oh, you think he got it at the eyes of the Lord?
Yes.
We all guilty.
Biblically, that nigga guilty. He's like, come
I'm
on,
talking
man.
about straight out of Sodom and Gomorrah. Well, he the
he's
president.
guilty. But as far as nobody forced nobody to do nothing, I don't think, in my opinion. I mean, obviously you got gold diggers, they see you got money, and they want to be next to you because you got money, and they think if I don't do what you said.
Because then he got some wild charges.
Yeah.
Man. He got like a RICO case.
He got a RICO case.
I had
He
RICO
the
case.
only, but he the only
Defendant.
he the only defendant in a RICO case.
He got
which is already
he a
crazy.
one-man mob.
Right, yeah, that's
Pretty
crazy.
much.
And he
See,
I mean,
Diddy
what,
ain't
he got like human trafficking and all of that
See,
right
he
there. Like,
ain't had the right
crazy
people
charges.
doing crazy things he should have had some judges doing some crazy things in the weddings with senators. I mean, at the parties. Then he wouldn't have been to jail.
But see, that sex trafficking thing is tricky, man. All right, let's say, boom. I go to Wetumpka, whatever, to gamble. I hit big. I call, hey, I just hit at the casino. I got a room. Come on, woo, we gonna do this, we gonna do that, we gonna do that.
Bring some girls with
Human trafficking. That's sex trafficking. Because I call her with the intent of spending my money on some sex, and she crossed the state line. That's sex trafficking.
Pimpin' ain't dead.
These niggas just scared.
I was just on the internet.
Yeah, you got to be
It ain't
slicker
dead,
than
it's on
that.
the internet.
You know?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know, man. I hope Diddy be free because it's just crazy.
I hadn't seen now. I seen
I
evidence.
mean, that be clear now. He wrong for beating a girl.
I was just about to say.
he's wrong
I
for
was
that.
just about to say.
He's dead, but he paid for it already.
Yeah, he paid
You
the
can't get
settlement.
it on both sides, man.
I mean, he's still wrong for beating up.
He is wrong.
Even if he paid us,
He probably
he wrong
beat up
for
some
beating
other
He
people
was supposed to pay up if
Yeah,
he
that's
beat
a
up.
$20 million ad
You
with
see
it.
what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure.
$20 million. He can whoop my ass right now.
He
You
can
going
whoop
crazy
mine.
about
Give me
some
five,
time, man.
Call him up.
Five.
Call up.
What
$20
are you
million.
on today?
Give me
Come on,
7.5. 7.5. What you got? I ain't gonna even fight back. I ain't gonna fight back.
Violent.
You said you ain't gonna take.
No,
You ain't gonna go to jail not one day.
Man, one day I ain't calling nobody. No FBI, no CIA, none of that. Ain't no Diddy hit me again.
But
I mean,
you
it don't stop right there though.
Huh?
It don't stop right
It
there.
gon'
now.
it gon' stop right
No,
there.
it don't stop
Yeah,
right
it
there.
do. Yeah, it do.
And,
You
and
know,
then none of
Diddy
his
he into other
celebrity friends
things
say
now.
anything.
He ain't
I
gonna
mean,
be in
that's
this
just
thing.
that's just foreplay.
It won't get the fight. What R. Kelly said, it won't get the 12 play.
One coming to my room of fun. That's
You feel me? It will not get the 12 play.
grab that baby well on your way.
But now, as far as what I done seen in this trial so far, I hadn't seen the evidence of no kind of trafficking. I seen the evidence of abuse, but I hadn't seen the evidence of no trafficking and all that.
So so basically, Diddy ain't guilty of nothing but like beating up on Shawty, which is wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, like, but
So
that's the only thing.
that ain't nothing but aggravated battery. Yeah,
domestic,
aggravated battery right
domestic
now.
violence.
Yeah,
Like, let's say
yeah.
that.
He
You
on a
feel
Fed
me?
trial for a week. Man, come on. Unless somebody will come.
So they dragging him for sure.
for sure.
Do you think his celebrity friends gonna step up at some point and support
To help him? Nope.
No, everybody done already distanced
Because they
themselves.
involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if it was something they involved, that's why they ain't speaking up.
Everybody clearly distanced themselves. I mean, he definitely on their own.
They tried to say it was a Prince recording.
I ain't gonna lie,
Played in
that
court.
nigga
Hold on,
did
hold
it.
on,
Hey,
hold
that
on.
nigga
Don't
did
put
it.
Prince in this.
Freak
They
out.
tried to say it, but they said that was a lie.
No, huh?
They said it was a lie.
Oh, okay.
They said it was a lie.
Okay.
Okay. Like, these folks going overtime.
Prince recording of what?
They said Prince said he was fear for his life. He told Diddy he needed to stop, and Diddy told him if he wanted a career, he needed to.
I can't
mind the
imagine this.
No,
I mean,
Prince.
allegedly
Nah,
with
Prince.
Man, Prince was on stage with his cheeks out.
Right, with
out,
button
but,
taps on. Yeah.
That's worth a charge. You feel me? Like, that's a
You
charge
can't-
in
'cause you
itself.
can't do that these
I
days.
wasn't
That-
expecting to see that on
Yeah.
TV that day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
In the 80s?
Prince wasn't
crazy.
that
really.
wasn't even the 80s. That was like the 90s. Like,
That was
maybe.
80s.
Yeah. It was
80
definitely
through
the
90s,
80s.
early 90s.
Yeah.
What?
When he had the cheeks.
Had the butt cheeks
It was mainly
out.
the 80s.
Oh,
though.
that was the ongoing thing.
Yeah, that was his.
Oh, I'm
his
talking about the
outfit.
time I saw it.
No,
Oh,
that was his signature.
That was his thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
that wasn't a one-time thing.
No, that was
That
his
was
thing.
something Prince did.
Prince prided himself on being a freak. That was his whole thing.
And
And
the
that's
rock
what I'm
star.
saying. That what did it, prime his cell phone clearly.
Prince wasn't taking it.
But they say did he use
I ain't
his
know who
power
taking it.
to make people? That's the problem.
Right.
He's making people do stuff off his power and his influence. They
See,
said he had too much power.
It is some type of. You know what I'm saying? So y'all think he guilty of something then, right?
Assault
I mean,
right now.
no, because if he using power to,
But
to manipulate people in the city, I mean that ain't. That
I mean,
ain't-
he a
that
black
ain't
man in
morally
America.
correct. You know what I mean?
What
Like,
Jay Z said, still nigga. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then he had the situation with Ciroc where he felt like he needed more percentage of Ciroc, and they
That's
wasn't
where it
going.
came from.
That's exactly where it
I
came
mean, that's
from.
a different conversation. That's a conversation
That's-
to have. That
that's
okay,
exactly where
I
it
mean,
came
he
from.
sued Diego, and
Yeah.
Diego them like,
And
hey,
the-
look,
and-
like don't play with us.
The
Yeah.
man named
Like we can
Diego.
take you through there.
Come on,
And
bro.
that's what happened.
His
Yeah.
name Diego.
That's what
I
happened.
know you can't play with him, man.
That's what happened. That's where all
I mean,
really
but they
stemmed
like
from.
it's like a family, like a whole company behind.
and
it.
go back
You
to
see
what I
I'm saying?
said about ownership and the industries and the families. That's how you protect yourself.
Yeah, but you talking about, you talking about them folks.
Did he got too greedy?
Got
They say he got too
wines.
greedy, but
You
he
talking about the wine vineyards in south of France.
But remember what I said. If I start a butcher, if I start cutting meat in my house, I'm gonna teach my son, and he gonna have a store. He gonna teach his son, and he gonna have a warehouse, and he gonna teach his son, and he gonna have a process.
gonna get bigger and bigger. Yeah.
That's what we ain't doing.
yeah.
Like you said, they probably started from one farm.
Yeah, because he ain't gave Lil Combs nothing.
Ain't nothing but an attitude and
Who
entitlement.
that?
And
Did he?
entitlement, yeah.
Yeah.
He ain't
I
gave
mean,
Lil Combs
he
nothing.
ain't got to give him. I mean, he'll have bad boy. I mean, it's
Don't
like,
nobody want Bad Boy.
Yeah,
Nobody
nobody
signed
want
the
Bad
Bad Boy either.
I mean, he rich enough though. You talking about you talking about $1 at least.
Yeah,
You talking
yeah.
about a bill.
Oh, no, he's
I
definitely
mean,
rich.
So it's like he don't need no.
yeah.
You gotta give an industry to him. 'Cause
And,
he
and
can
a
get
lot of the
paper.
stuff he
You
got
feel me?
signed, he put in his mama name.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
can't
He's
touch it no
smart.
way.
Big time style.
Yeah.
Everything with mama name. But Chet, we gotta take another little break, man. Pay a few bills. We're gonna pause for the call. We'll be back in a minute. Hey, y'all keep it locked in because we got more of this conversation going on at that 101 TKO Radio. It's
Yo.
the program. Yo. Hey, we back in the thing, man. It's the program exclusively at 101 TKO Radio. I am your host, Iyah Wise.
What you been on it, man?
Yes, that mean. Got my dog, man, Phresh.
You already know.
Briscoe in the house, man.
Phresh.
Yes, sir. The one and only.
Hey, y'all gotta understand, this ain't even no like, when I say my dog, they're my dogs, this organic. This
Yeah,
ain't
for
nothing
sure.
for
Let's
it,
put
man.
New Year's
for
together
sure.
and some more
Fred
shit.
with the brand is. Say these folk, man. With
Right
like,
Vibe Entertainment.
Right vibe.
Yeah,
Real
yeah,
is
for
rich.
sure.
Come on, man. Weight pullers.
I
We
mean,
got
you
a
still
truck
working,
coming.
ain't it? Oh, who that is?
That's my best friend and business partner, Noonie baby. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay.
And marketer.
You said what he got going on?
We got a trucking company called Weight Pullers.
For real.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
like 18 wheeler.
No, 18 wheelers and hot shot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Hot shot. What?
Pulling cars, barrels.
Oh, okay.
all everything else.
Yeah. Okay. For sure.
Hey,
Not that hard.
We gotta get him on one
Yeah,
week.
for sure. When you say weight pull,
Weight pullers.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
sir.
hard right there. For
Yes,
sure.
sir.
for real.
Yes, sir. You know, gotta have other stuff outside what people see.
Yeah, you know, we
know
weight
what I'm saying?
pushers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, right vibe still going though.
Oh, for sure.
I mean,
So,
still,
I've been doing mixing, producing.
Yeah,
We actually about to open up another studio in Norcross.
No crowd.
Yeah,
Oh, for sure.
man. Had to close the other one, get back right, get the personal in check, and
So you finna open back up in North Carolina?
yes, sir.
I'm gonna come
July
through there. I'm gonna
1st.
come through there and drop something, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm
July
coming
1st.
I'm the hardest nigga you heard of now.
You gotta come. Yeah.
Ain't not over friend.
Hey, man.
Ain't nothing harder you ever been in your studio.
He hard. I can't hold you. He hard.
Stop.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I tell for all the time, but they my favorite rapper right
Hey,
there.
no, he hard.
man,
Look, I ain't finna lie. He hard.
I might wait for you to open back up.
He been
Fred.
playing
I'm gonna
games,
come do
though,
something.
man.
Yeah, he playing.
He
I'm gonna wait for you to
Man,
open some more. I'm
don't
gonna
talk
come
me
do something.
down,
For
man.
real. Nah, I'm gonna do something when you open back up.
I'm hoping it's chess and not checkers, but he be playing games.
Yeah.
Because
for
he
sure.
really got it, though. That's what
he
he got the tone, he got the charisma, he really
Yeah, I
got it.
appreciate that,
He
man.
got the stories.
Yeah, he got the
And it's
story.
authentic, you know
And it's
what I'm saying?
authentic.
Yeah.
You know
For
what
sure,
I'm
I
saying?
appreciate that,
And
man.
he do it with ease.
Yeah, I nigga chill out, man.
For real,
You know,
man.
I'm talking
Let
about
me hear
right
16
vibe,
right
man.
fast.
Give you
I'm
five.
gonna give you some. I'm gonna give you some. You open back
Give me
up. I'm gonna come.
some. Yeah.
Want me to beat on the table?
Facts.
Take us to the black room now.
For
Take us to the
real.
black room.
Yeah, man. So we opened back up July 1st. I was on the fence about doing it though, cause
Say July.
Yeah.
Oh, you already got a date?
yeah.
Oh, say no more then. Yeah.
July 1st.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna open it July 1st. That's the days I get the keys. But I have some things I want to do in the studio
Okay.
first.
Okay.
You know, paint things like that. Bring the feng shui in there. You know, so it ain't gonna be as big as the other studio though. I don't need all
I mean,
that
that
space.
will. Yeah, for sure.
I don't want.
Yeah,
I don't
You
need-
had rooms in
I
that
don't
guy.
need, yeah, I had rooms, and I don't want the headache no more, man.
Yeah.
I love working in other people's studio because I can leave with my client.
No, for sure. Okay. Yeah.
Pay no bills. Ain't got to worry about this light on. Ain't got to worry.
That's a different model.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
It's a
a
different
thing,
model.
you know?
Yeah.
It
for
took me
sure.
a lot to get to the point of want to open up another studio.
Man,
Okay.
you had a party one night in the studio.
I had a couple parties,
Off of Thor, man. I had a good time.
man.
Was you there?
No, I was about to say what part? I missed
I-
that.
I had no crunk.
gathers.
I had no crunk up a
boy.
CeeLo game and everything in that
For real?
thing, boy. Hey.
Oh yeah.
That is
Straight
tight.
gangster parties. Yeah.
I think me and Woot were together. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
She stayed
yeah,
right,
yeah.
She stayed right in the
yeah,
corner.
yeah,
Yeah.
And there was some pieces in there.
Yeah,
you
there
know,
was a
came-
Oh,
piece
pieces in there and everything?
Yeah, man.
What, puzzle pieces too.
Man.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Fit, you fit. You
Yeah,
know, you
for
know.
sure, man. We had a good time.
Man, I should
Yeah.
have
You know, my partner bought that building.
For real?
Yep, he turned it into a podcast center. He really did his big one on it.
Okay,
So
that's cool.
that's the radio station I started working at because he had a radio station in the back. I started working at, but it was so much nostalgia going back to the building. It was like, nah, man, I can't. I feel sick.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
couldn't
Hey.
keep doing it.
Let me ask you this. You still got the vending machine?
Nah, I sold it. I should have kept it for my son, but I was like, nah.
Yeah. I asked because I know some people that got a machine. They looking for somewhere to
To put
the
it.
house. Yeah, y'all
Yeah.
Female, real decent females.
Yeah, it's good when you got the client. People be complaining, black people. Why is so high?
Why it's so high? Yeah, cause
I had backwoods
look,
in there.
all you gotta do is tell them tariffs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's convenience fees. It's definitely a convenience fee.
Yeah,
know,
you
and
want
it's-
to
sure.
fight this traffic and go to the
Yeah,
BP,
yeah.
or you want to get these
You
blunts
want
right
to get
here?
these right here. You want this Snickers, or this Reese cup? You gonna have to pay $3 for this Reese cup. They may be $1.50 at the store, but you gonna have to pay $3.
Yeah, but you gotta go to the store.
gotta
For
go
sure.
Exactly.
They right
you
here.
gotta
right
get
now.
out your mood, get out
Yeah,
your
yeah,
vibe.
You know you've been drinking.
Yeah,
Wrist
that's
being pulled over by the police, everything else.
Especially out there where that other studios at.
Oh
boy.
yeah.
Boy.
Oh yeah, they was up the street all the time.
All the time.
You know how many people I had sessions like, man, I got pulled over. You did. I told you. You better be cool walking out there. Police be on alert.
I've been in the holding cell over there. I already
Oh,
know.
me, hey, you and me both. I got charges pending from over there right now.
I'm
That's
trying
why
to tell you,
me and
boy.
Douglasville is not cool.
Not cool at all.
Real.
They don't play foul.
So you vibing with the new area though? I mean,
Yeah.
like you want to go to Norcross? You do a studio in Norcross? What make you like Norcross?
Well, I switched up because I was living on the south side. I moved to Lawrenceville to just get a whole new feel of, just different scenery.
In New Atlanta.
It is a
New
different-
Atlanta,
Yeah, it's
and
funny how
it's
every
clean.
side
Ain't
of
no
the city.
crackheads out there.
Yeah,
Ain't no
yeah, yeah.
junkies out there. Really, you don't see nothing.
get
The streets is
uncomfortable.
cleaner.
I don't see
People
no
is
J's. I
cleaner.
get uncomfortable. I
You
ain't gonna
know,
lie.
nah, I'm cool. I'm cool. I don't want to see no J's. They breaking into shit. Look, and then it's just a different clientele. More musical clientele, in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, where it's a lot of YNs on the south side, but don't know how to act.
And they probably up there too, but they scamming up there.
They scammed.
They ain't
So
really.
don't do no square. I got scammed up there one time, working in the studio.
Oh, on the square? Oh, you talking about on the square?
Yeah, because the square you can get the charges reversed.
Yeah,
Real
for
quick.
sure.
Didn't they hit you up there?
Huh?
Didn't the buddy get you up there?
Oh, in Boardhead.
Yeah.
Nah, but it's chill out, man.
Oh yeah, that's another place up there. They get you. How you got a buckhead? What you
Nigga, they
did?
sold me some tile up there. But I ain't gonna lie. I'm thinking I'm buying some MacBooks. And that man had some tile wrapped up on me.
No.
Hey, y'all
What
wild.
the hell?
Nah, for
You didn't
real.
open it up?
Man, no, cause it just.
man.
Nah, he
The
got
price
down.
is sweet, huh?
He played. No, he did his thing. He
Yeah.
did a big one. He won two, and it was just like the situation. I had so much going on at the time.
Yeah.
That I'm trying to hurry up.
Yeah.
But it like right around the Christmas time too. My son had to just ask for a MacBook maybe 2 weeks
Yeah.
before, a week
It
before.
was
I'm
perfect
like,
timing.
Oh, so perfect time.
divine
Yeah.
timing. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it's God.
Yeah. Universe
devil for
trying
real.
to take care of me. You see what I'm
Hey,
saying?
little did you know it.
Yeah, man. So,
Little did he know it was Davon time.
nah, for real.
Dang, man, you gotta worry about these scammers, man.
I made him work and move completely, and he did. Like he went all the way through. You feel me?
Yeah, 'cause he
I
had to
was
sell it.
trying to. Yeah, you for
He
sure.
had to sell it.
Yeah,
So he
I
ain't
ain't
just
gonna
gonna go
lie.
for anything. He
It's
had
I
to
know
sell
that's
it.
what I'm like, what?
It was
Yeah.
man. I ain't gonna let where I laugh. It was, you know,
Wrong time, boy. Hey,
Yeah.
and it's crazy, man.
Yes, sir.
Looking like just getting older and
I
handling.
got too. I ain't gonna hold you. I
Yeah,
got
man.
real bad.
Whoa. Go ahead. Run
I
it.
got somebody called me saying they was Navy Fed. I got Navy Fed. It's like, yeah, your account been hacked, and they knew all my information. I'm like, what? I was like, okay, and man, they got me for like $600,
Boy,
You see what I'm
listen,
saying?
you did good. I got hit for 23 one time.
and Navy Fed didn't give it back. I was hurt.
Oh, they ain't give it back?
No,
Oh,
they was like,
well.
nah, cause I sent it to man. They got down on me.
Mm.
It was so good though, cause they made me take it. It ended up coming out of my account from Apple Pay, and they said somebody had did a Chime loan in my account. I don't got Chime, so I don't know how
I
Chime
was about to
works.
say, me neither.
They said somebody did a false Chime loan in my account, and I got a Chime loan. It's like, yeah, we're gonna settle it out and give Chime back their money. So they was like, okay, take the money out of your account, put it on Apple Pay, send it to a Chime card, so Chime pay Chime back. And it was so they got me. It's like at $600 worth. It's like, okay. I was like, so I started asking questions. It's like, well, you know what time it is, right? I was like, what do you mean? Gotcha. I was like, and I'm the phone. They said, oh, you know what time it is, right? I was like, what you mean? I said, 12 o'clock? I was like,
Man.
it's 12 o'clock. Hey, what you mean? What time it is? I said, man, you done got me, man.
Man, listen, when I bought my house,
My phone going crazy about that tile store.
when I bought my house, lie, man. The people I bought it from, we had the same last name. So I'm probably about 3 months in. Get home from work, I'm chilling, doing what I do. Somebody just knock on the door, boom, 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 boom. So at that point, the little kids in the neighborhood, I used to let them wash my car for another $20.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it down, like, hold on. I was in the bathroom, whatever. I got a balcony so I can hear. Boom, 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 boom. What the hell? Go downstairs. I look on the camera at first, and there's 2 people standing out there. One of them got, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hey, what's going on here? So I grab mine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I open the door like, may I help you? Oh, you need to give me my money or give me my dog. I'm like, what dog? So short story shorter, apparently the people that stayed there before selling Yorkies on Facebook. And she showed me a picture of the man ID. The ID say where I live at. But mind you, 3 months ago, he just moved.
Right.
So I'm like, the hell going on? So I told her what was going on. And, you know, she apologized. But I'm feeling played. Now, why are you going to send these folk where I'm at? You know what I said? Hold on one second. I'll tell you exactly where he at.
Then gave him the man low.
Oh,
Dropped the man low.
goodness.
I had to. Hey, no, you ain't finna do that
Drop
to
the
me.
man low on these
Exactly
folks,
where
man.
You don't know what I got. You don't know what I got going on over here. No, this where he live at. Don't play with me.
So you ain't get scammed?
Huh?
You ain't get scammed then?
Yeah, that was a different story.
Yeah. You ain't get
But
scammed.
no, I got scammed through my bank account. I was at work one morning. I got an alert. It said $600 been spent at Saks Fifth Ave in Las Vegas. Boom, got another one. Probably about 30 minutes later, $300 been spent at Saks Fifth Ave in Buckhead.
At what point did you call your bank?
My bank called me. Mind you, I'm at work.
Oh, yeah.
So that they were like,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of times they'll call you
Yeah.
or they'll send you a text. So they call me having to answer it. And then when I noticed it, and the lady said we wouldn't have even thought nothing was wrong if the money wasn't spent
So rapid.
in so many different time zones at the
Yeah.
same time. Then she was like, and you got a $58 DoorDash charge in Tennessee.
So you know what that was? They was testing to see if they can get you. That's
can
what
get
they
it,
do.
yeah.
I know a couple of scammers. That's how they test the card. They do a DoorDash or Uber
Yeah.
Eats or something
They
like
got
that.
it though.
See if
And-
they can get it.
And they did about 2-3 more transactions. It ended up being $2,300 to change. I got it back, but it took like 2 months.
Supposed to deny me. Mine is
And
like,
I'm
nah.
like, man,
Yeah. I was
Oh,
like, what you
though.
mean? I ain't never.
I ain't been
Man.
right since.
I still been.
That
Listen,
been 3-4 years.
look, trust me.
I ain't
know.
been right since, man. Adulthood, man, is serious, man.
Don't grow up fast.
Boy, I miss recess. I be wanting a nap, a lunch that I ain't got to pay for. You know what I'm saying? I go back to the playground. Shit.
What you on right now?
I don't want to be. I don't want to be an adult no more. I'm tired of
It's
it.
rough out here.
It's rough out here,
I ain't
boy.
gonna lie. But I can't be no bum, so I
Can't do it. Won't do it. Won't
It's the
do it.
prime time look right here.
Prime.
Let's see how much you were paying attention when it was your turn to be at the playground.
At the playground,
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
What you always say? Hard, but it fell.
Hard, but it fell out. You know.
If not you, then who? Yeah, man. What we looking like on time, man? Oh shit, we at time.
yeah.
Hey, man. It's been another real one.
That was fun.
Not the fake one. It's been a real one.
Yes,
Phresh,
sir.
man,
I appreciate
ain't gonna lie,
y'all
Phresh
having
was
me,
good.
man.
Seeing
Yeah,
you,
man.
dog.
You know,
Yeah,
hey,
man.
y'all having
see, I
me,
put
man.
some clothes on too. I said, man, we got a man coming to the show named Phresh. I already know how he come. I gotta put some clothes on. Wait.
Nah,
Be
man.
real
Be
with
cooling, man.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate y'all
So,
having me.
studio open up in July.
Yes,
You
sir.
probably already booked up. But if
Yeah,
you ain't, man, y'all, you don't want to drop your socials?
Yeah,
on
I'm about to
there?
say, drop
man,
your
go ahead.
social, man.
It's Phresh _the engineer on IG. Right Vibe ENT on IG. Right Vibe ENT on IG. I mean on Facebook too. Phresh Briscoe on Facebook. Twitter. Twitter. Phresh Briscoe.
Yeah,
TikTok.
yeah.
Phresh _the engineer. You
That's
know,
right.
all over.
Look, I used to have to hit his Instagram page when I got to the studio outside. He didn't want to give me a number.
Nah, they crazy.
Nah, man.
Nah, they
Hey, LJ Klein, man. But look, man, hey, we appreciate everybody, man. We love the love and support.
Yes,
Make
sir.
sure you tell your people, y'all send them links out. 101 TKO Radio, it's an app, it's a website, it's a YouTube page. Like, share,
Man,
subscribe.
like, share,
man.
subscribe, man. Y'all get with it, man.
Yes, sir,
Download
man.
the app.
It's dope.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tell your home, tell your significant other to download the app.
Right.
Man. Or
When
whatever.
I'm with you, give me your phone, I'll do it for you.
Nah, for sure.
That's what that mean.
All that, man.
Already. But yeah, man, we gonna get up out of here. We gonna holler at y'all next week, same time, same place. It's the program. Let's do it. Yeah.